Okay, quick audio test. As usual. Let's do a little horn action in the game, because that's the loudest thing that there will be. Okay, seems pretty good. The horn obviously is a bit loud, but again, loudest thing in the game. So, and you could still hear my voice over it, so that means we are probably good. Also, that was from the outside view, and I won't be on the outside view mostly, so here we are, back in American Truck Simulator once again. This time, we're actually doing some driving. My voice probably sounds different, because if you watched the stream yesterday, which, if you haven't watched the stream yesterday, definitely check it out after this one. We check out some secret roads for the Texas DLC that will apparently be coming out very soon. But if you did watch that stream yesterday, you would know that I said that my partner was sick, and it was pretty much inevitable that I was going to get sick, and sure enough, here we are. I am sick. So, a little unfortunate. Hopefully it doesn't bother you guys too much, but either way, we are back in American Truck Simulator, finally doing some driving again. I can't even remember the last time I actually did driving in American Truck Simulator. I did my 1.46 open beta, like, preview video, you know, that showed everything that's in the update. And then I obviously, again, did the Texas stream yesterday to show the some of the secret roads that you can already view in this beta. But I didn't actually do any driving in either of those videos, aside from to show the drive shaft torque that is part of this update, which I'm sure you will notice when I'm in the interior view and exterior view. See the truck pulling the side up. So aside from that, I haven't done any driving in a very long time, so I guess we'll have to see how this stream actually goes. But either way, it'll be fun. I'm excited. I gotta admit, I was thinking of playing another game, but I was like, you know what? I haven't done any driving in American Truck Simulator in a while. It sounds like fun, and American Truck Simulator has been doing very well on the channel lately. So it seems like this is what you guys want, and again, like I said, haven't played it in a while, so I kind of wanted to play. So it just kind of works out for everybody. So here we are, back to some trucking. There's still a lot of Montana that I haven't explored yet, and now we're about to add another huge state. So I guess I better get to exploring Montana before I have a whole nother state to explore. So here we are. I don't know how long we're going to stream for, but probably a decent bit of time. So hopefully we get some people in here in the chat to hang out. But either way, I'm going to be trucking no matter what. So we're going to get to it. Yep, as Al said, we're going to keep on trucking. I don't know if you guys can hear her. I say that in every stream. I really should just start checking to see if she is audible, but it's fine. With me being sick, I'm sure there are going to be times where I'm going to have to pause to, like, blow my nose or whatever, or mute my mic and all that kind of stuff. So I apologize in advance for that, but at least now you guys can be prepared. Hope everyone is having a great day. It is a Saturday. It is a beautiful day here in Oregon. It is nice and sunny. I don't think it's going to be too hot, which is nice, but again, unfortunately, we're stuck inside, I think. But maybe we'll go hang out in the backyard for a little bit at some point or something. I don't know. We'll see. Either way, definitely going to have the blinds open and stuff, because it is a beautiful day. Alright, we're going to be getting on to the interstate here. Let's see, what interstate is this? Interstate 90. This is... Oh boy. I stopped much quicker than I expected to. Whoopsies. The drive shaft torque is so crazy. They actually changed it. I'll show that real quick. They changed how it works. It no longer is just an on-off kind of deal. It is now a slider. So I have the slider to the max because I think the drive shaft torque is super cool. But if you don't like it, you know, because like somebody mentioned in the comment on my 1.46 video, it's not like it wasn't so super realistic with the way that it was. It almost was like there was too much. So if you see this and you're like, yeah, that's way too much, very unrealistic, you can tone it down a little bit. So that is pretty cool. I definitely think that that was much needed. Okay, are you going to let me go? I guess you're letting me go. Okay, cool. So yeah, if you think it's too much, now you've got a slider and you can adjust it to your liking. Again, I think it looks cool with it having a bunch of torque. And also, I'm fully loaded right now, and I think it's like an 80,000 pound, you know, I think I'm grossing 80,000 pounds. So, I mean, it makes sense that there's so much play in the truck. But when it's empty, it's really not anywhere near as noticeable. So, again, that's another reason that I wanted it so high, is because when I did set it, I set it based on it being empty. And so now that I am loaded, it of course has a lot more drive shaft torque. So, again, I like it. I'm going to roll my windows down just a little bit here. I think actually I'm going to take a quick pause. And I am going to, turn up my volume, like that I am hearing, because I don't have my speakers up very loud. So nothing's going to change on your guys' end, but it'll make it so that it's more easy to hear for me. And then I'm also going to take a drink of water and probably blow my nose real quick. So. All right, and we are back. There is nobody here yet in the chat, but if you are rewatching this in video form, please consider subscribing so that you can watch these when they're live. At least if you're enjoying it, you know. If you're rewatching it in video form and are liking it up to this point, why not subscribe, you know? Then you get to see it live. And then you get to chat and be involved. I know that when I first started like watching people's live streams, I would watch them back. I wouldn't actually watch them live. And I would always go to like respond to them in the chat, and then I'd be like, wait a minute, that won't help them. They won't see it. You know, there's no live chat to discuss anything in. So if that's you, then consider subscribing and you can chat with me. I certainly would appreciate it, and hopefully that would make the streams more fun for you as well. So just throwing it out there. No pressure though, of course, no pressure. Dude, I hate when this happens. When you go around somebody, and as soon as you get into the lane next to them, they speed up. This guy was going like 55, and then I got over to try and pass him, and he immediately sped up to like almost 70. So now I have to go more than 70 to pass him. Oh, but he took the exit, so that's good. Gotta remember my controls. I couldn't remember what decreased the cruise control speed for a second there. Almost shifted into neutral. As you can see from the thumbnail and from what you have witnessed so far on the stream, I am driving the 9900i again, finally. It's been a while. It's been a while since I've driven it all, like I mentioned earlier in the stream, but it has been especially long since I've driven the 9900i, and it honestly is one of my favorite trucks. And somebody mentioned it in the stream yesterday, that was a truck they liked, and I was like, you know what? I haven't driven that in a while, so I think I'm going to drive that today. And now here we are. I'm driving it. We got a way station coming up in a mile. Let's see if we get pulled in. I have a feeling we will. And then we'll get to see what the actual weight of the truck is, so that'll be kind of cool. Where are you? Oh, it's one of these ones where it's not actually a way station that we have to pull into. It's one of those ones that's kind of optional. So, cool. That means kind of a bummer that we then don't get to see what our truck is actually grossing, but cool that we don't have to stop. I always like not having to stop, especially when loaded. It is nice to just be able to keep cruising along. Especially because it looks like we got quite a bit of traffic here, so I feel like merging back onto the interstate would have been quite annoying, so... Oh, but look at that, we're exiting anyway, so I guess it wouldn't have been a big deal, but either way. Alright, it wants us to go 35 for this exit, and I probably should do that because I am carrying chemicals that will slosh around, and also if I crashed with chemicals, that probably wouldn't be great. I looked over at my OBS and I thought I was muted for a second there, but I forgot that I added an extra audio track, and it's in between the two audio tracks that I normally use. Wow, there is a big crash down there. Somebody with their double trailer had an issue or something, it looks like. Bummer. That is going to back up traffic real bad. It's a good thing I'm not involved in it. Don't do it. Don't go. Oh, okay, you're turning that way. I thought he was turning in front of me. And I was going to be very upset. Alright, and we are pulling up to our destination. But of course, I am going to pick up another load while I'm here. We're going to do lots of trucking today. We'll take a look at the map before I deliver this to see what place we may want to go. We're also going to raise up our air suspension here since we are going onto a dirt road, and we're also going over some train tracks. Let's go into the exterior view to take a look at the suspension at work. No trains coming. Definitely got to keep an eye on that. Go over nice and slow with the trailer. And there we have it. Oh, and we're going straight. Miles City discovered. Alright, so real quick while we're here, let's go ahead and see what other places we may want to go. So we can go further into Miles City if we want. If I could find a load to Glendive or Sydney, I think that would be ideal. Oh, I have not discovered Lewistown, even though I've driven through it. I also would be willing to take a load to Missoula, Thompson Falls, or Kalispell. Any of those will work. Alright. Let's go ahead and get this load delivered. I guess actually, first let's see where it wants us to deliver it to. Looks like, oh, there it is, right there. Alright, that is an interesting spot, but I don't think it'll be too difficult. Oop, I thought I had set my parking brake already, and I hadn't, so then I did set it when I wanted it unset. Oh. Wow. I didn't know if trains actually went on those tracks or not, but apparently they do, because there it is. Very cool. Well, it's a good thing we got off those tracks when we did, because that would have been bad to get hit by that. Alright, let's go ahead and roll. Oops, I hit the wrong button. Let's go ahead and roll the window down all the way. And let's get set up to reverse into this spot. big bump there. Alright, let's maybe go this way a little bit. And then we will start backing up. As best we can, at least. Gonna kind of go up on their grass here a little bit. Hopefully they don't mind too much. Oh, I am way off. Alright. Let's just kind of keep backing up a little bit, and then we will do a little reset here. We'll pull forward significantly more. Get the trailer straightened out. There we go. Now we should be set up. Yeah, now we're set up nice and good. Yo, JB Gaming, what's up? Good to see ya. If you want me to open up a multiplayer server, I'm down for that. But I would have to switch profiles, I guess. So, but either way, I know you've been wanting to do that for a while, JB. So if you do want to, just let me know, and I'll try to get it figured out. Almost at 300. Nice, dude. That is sick. You're growing fast. I've kind of hit a plateau, it seems like. I hit like 350, and then I just kind of plateaued for a little bit. But I also wasn't putting out content very often, so kind of makes sense. Alright. I think we are almost to where we want to be. Just gotta go back a little further, it looks like. Got another train. One of your short videos hit 3.7K. Nice. I've heard that shorts are the way to go. Shorts seem to be very helpful for helping a channel grow. I tried doing one and mine didn't go very well, but that's okay. Oh, currently no available loads here. Oh, none available at all in Miles City. That is unfortunate, but part of having a chemical trailer, I guess. Alright, well, there is an ExxonMobil in Glendive. So I have a feeling if we go to Glendive, we can probably find something. So I think that is what we're going to do. We'll go ahead and just set our GPS for the ExxonMobil. And I think when we actually get off at the exit, we'll pull into this gas station, see if the ExxonMobil has any loads available. And if not, then we will continue on up to Sydney, I guess. And if they don't have anything there, then we'll just keep kind of driving around to other places until we find something. I'm not super worried about having a load. I am okay with driving around to all the cities I haven't explored yet while empty. Alright, so we can lift the trailer axles, and then let's get rolling to Glendive. Got 93 likes and got 10 subs from it. Nice, nice. That's what I've heard is the best part about having a successful short is it's usually a good way to gain subscribers. So that's why I do want to try to get into the whole shorts thing. But again, the one short that I did do didn't go very well, so we'll have to see. It's interesting though, because I uploaded that same the same clip. So I uploaded what was the short. I uploaded it to TikTok and Instagram as well, and on both TikTok and Instagram it did pretty well. It did better than most of my other things on either of those platforms. So pretty cool, but definitely still bummed that it didn't do as well on YouTube. But I've also heard other people that said that like with YouTube shorts they can be kind of weird, where like they get no views for like weeks and then all of a sudden they just like spike way later. So I guess we'll see, because that's kind of what happened with the Instagram reel. Is it had like no views at all, and now all of a sudden over the last like maybe 3 or 4 days it's gotten like almost 1,000 views, and a bunch of people have started liking it. So I don't know if maybe that'll happen on YouTube too, but I guess we'll see. I don't know why it's like that. You have no loads. It's weird. It's just because it's a chemical trailer. It's a very specific type of trailer, you know, and type of load that it can haul. So it kind of makes sense that there's certain areas that aren't gonna have a load for it. It's not a big problem. I'm not too worried about it. I can just haul empty. Hello, Daniel. Thanks again for joining yet another stream. It is greatly appreciated. Al says hi, Daniel, but in her sickly voice, in your AA voice. Oh, got it. Got it. Daniel says hello back. Alright, so we are back on 94, cruising to Glendive. This is all new to me. I haven't seen any of this drive yet. And that is kind of the goal of the stream, is to discover the rest of the Montana cities, since, again, it looks like Texas is going to be coming out soon. I don't want Texas to come out with there still being like a bunch of cities left in Montana that I haven't visited yet. So that is the goal of the stream, is to see as many cities in Montana as we can before I either get bored or have something to do. So we will see what happens. Currently we're driving through Miles City. Miles City did not have any loads available for us, so we are continuing on to Glendive. Glendive has an ExxonMobil, and usually they have chemical-related loads that we can pick up, so that is what we're banking on here. I do apologize if my voice sounds weird. I am also sick, for those of you that are just joining the stream. I wanted to be sure that was known. Bit of a bummer. I am sick, yeah, isn't that crazy? I don't know who got me sick. Yeah. I don't think I want to punch them, no. Punch yourself? Oh boy. You've been seeing my recent videos? I did watch one of them the other day. I watched the one with the, I think it was the International LT and the Walmart trailer. I watched that one. I've been seeing them pop up in my feed. I haven't done a lot of watching YouTube lately though, but I did see that one. It looked good, so, and I had the time to watch it, so I did watch that one. I will admit, I did kind of just have it on in the background, but what I was like really focused on, I did enjoy. So I was gonna say, Al has been sick, so I've been taking care of her. Everybody's been getting sick these days. Everyone has been getting sick. What? Oh, yeah, Al has acute bronchitis. So, thankfully it's not COVID or strep, but I don't know if bronchitis is really much better. But, yeah. It's quite the bummer. It is less embarrassing. We were talking about that like when you have COVID, everyone, like, you seem like the enemy, you know? Everyone just hates you because they're like, you got COVID. You better not give it to me or I'll kill you, you know? And it's like, whoa, okay. If I could choose not to give it to you, I would. But I also would have chosen not to get it myself. So, like, it just kind of happens. You can't blame me if you get it, you know? But, again, that's when it's kind of nice when you have something that's not, when it's not COVID, is because then everybody's like, oh, I hope you feel better, you know? Not treating you like you're a horrible person. You think you have strep, JB? Well, then you should probably go to the doctor if you haven't yet. Strep is not something you want to mess around with. I just realized I left my window down that whole time. I don't like driving with the window all the way down. Let's do that. Okay, and we are clear. Alright, and we will pull into this gas station off to the right here and see if the ExxonMobil has any available loads. So let's go ahead and pull in. We'll just pull off just to the right here. And boom. And we will turn on our flashers here. Get posted up. The Sinclair. Very cool looking. Alright, let's see if we got any loads here. Stigmatization is the word. Yes, it is. No available loads here either. Wow, shocking. I can't believe that the ExxonMobil doesn't have a load. And that makes me think that Sydney probably won't have a load either. Because I think the only thing that would have a load would be the ExxonMobil. Oh, I guess maybe, I don't know what this place is. This place might have a load. I don't recognize that logo. So, I don't know for sure, but I guess we'll see. We are going to continue on to Sydney. And I guess we'll pull into the way station there and then check. Hopefully that's far enough into Sydney that it'll let me see what is available there. Your throat's been hurting. Well, that is unfortunate. But if that is all that has been happening, is just your throat hurting, then it would definitely be hard to say if you have strep yet or not. I like with the new update, the truck rocks back and forth. Yeah, the drive shaft torque is super cool. And I was actually mentioning that earlier in the stream, that they actually changed it so that now the drive shaft torque is not just on or off. It is now a slider, so you can actually decide essentially how much it will rock back and forth, which is cool. So I put it to the max because I like it and I think it's cool. But if you're not one of those people, then you can turn it down or turn it all the way off via the slider. No, I do not want any strawberries, but thank you. Alright. Let's see, how do we get to Sydney? Do we not get back on the interstate? Oh, we don't. The interstate ends right there. Whoops. Didn't realize that. Alright, so we just take Highway 16, I guess. Thanks to JB and Daniel for hanging out. Appreciate you guys being here and saying stuff in the chat. Always means a lot. At one point there was like 5 people watching the video, but you guys were the only ones that were saying anything, so hopefully we can get some more people in here at some point. You can get in the chat if you want, honey. It's okay. Alright, speed limit's up to 65. And we are empty, so hopefully we can get there pretty quick. Sydney is not a very far drive, though, so I don't think we'll be hanging out at 65 for very long. Also, thank you guys for liking the stream. I do appreciate it. So we just gotta wait for it to say Sydney discovered, and then once it does, we'll check to see if there's any loads available. We are getting close to that way station that I set the marker for. So I guess we'll see. not said welcome to Sydney yet, so I think we're actually going to keep going. Wow, that was a bold turn to make. You definitely did not have the time for that, but did it anyway. It's fine. There it is, Sydney discovered. Alright, let's see if we got any loads available here. Ah, we do. Pesticides that go back to where we just were, or one to Glasgow. Perfect. That is exactly what we wanted. That worked out very, very nicely. Let's see, what time of day is it? It's only 2:30. Perfect. Let's see, we're going to be making a right, looks like. So I'll just stay in this lane. I was wondering why that truck was slowing. Oh, he was slowing down because he was turning. I thought he was slowing down because the lanes ended. The lanes merged, I mean, not ended. I guess technically they also would end then, but you get what I'm saying. That is an interesting spot for an In-N-Out. As someone who worked at In-N-Out for 2 years, I can say that they would, in real life, there would never be an In-N-Out built in a spot like that. It was way too small. Except for like the really old ones. I guess the really old ones that were built before it was super popular. Maybe in spots like that, but new ones, no way. The only ones that would be in a spot like that are the ones in Southern California, because those are the original ones. Wow, we hit almost everything at a green light. That worked out nicely. Oh, this one's yellow, but we're still going to go. And we made it easy. Alright, where is the entrance? Down here. You're picking up some sort of chemicals from a Tractor Supply Co. That is very interesting. But it is the American Truck Simulator world. Weirder things have happened. Alright, pesticides. Perfect. Alright, and then let's pull forward just a little bit. And then we'll see where it is that we are actually picking up from. Not this side. Over here. Ooh. That is going to be a tough spot. Alright, well, let's see how this goes. We're going to turn off the hazards for you guys so that you don't have to hear them over and over and over again. Yeah, this is going to be a very tough spot. Right up to the curb here. Oh, I guess this tree has collisions. Well, that's a little unfortunate. This is as far as I can go. Huh. Alright, that is going to make it even more difficult. Cool. Alright, well, so be it, I guess. go ahead and we'll try and avoid the tree this time, now that we know that it has collisions. I hate to leave so early, but I'm about to head out to my lunch. You two don't forget to eat something. Take care. Thanks, Daniel. Thanks for stopping by. No worries at all about having to leave early. Hope you enjoy your lunch. And, yeah, we'll definitely make sure to eat something here soon. But, yeah, you take care, too. Thanks again for stopping by, Daniel, as always. I really appreciate it. Sounds good, Daniel. Thanks again for the support. I really appreciate it, especially, again, being willing to put it on later. I do appreciate it. Yes, I do have the tissues. I didn't realize those were also yours. My bad. Okay, man, I feel like I'm in trouble. With the fact that that tree has, the collisions for that tree come out so far, I feel like I'm going to have a very big issue with getting backed in here. I may have to just, like, pull all the way around and, like, reset. Because, yeah, there's the, look at, I'm already at the collisions for the tree right there. That is crazy. Scott, yeah, you did make it for an American Truck Simulator stream. It finally happened. I knew you would eventually. Okay, I think actually we may be able to make this work like this. I know I'm not doing it from the inside view like I wanted to, but sometimes it's just what you gotta do. I don't want you guys to, you know, for 40 minutes of the stream just watch me sit here and struggle. I'd rather just, you know, do a little bit of unrealistic driving for a brief moment to get moved on to the next thing. But it is what it is. Alright, there we go. Now I can go to the inside view probably and do the rest of it from here. The other thing is that the mirrors are just so awful, dude. I complain about it every time I reverse from the inside view, but they really are just so bad. It makes it very difficult. Alright, we should be good there. Yep, looks like it. Turn off the truck, and we will get loaded up with our pesticides. Oh, maybe not. Maybe I'm not good. Did I pull too far back? I think I might have gone too far back. Alright. Hang on. Let's turn this on. Yeah, I went too far back. There we go. Alright, and let's see. I have 8 hours, so I won't be able to sleep or advance time, and it's 4:14, so it's going to get dark in about 4 hours of game time. Oh, and the delivery, it's only going to take 2 hours to do it. Okay, perfect. I just wanted to be sure it wasn't going to be dark, because I know that that is not super fun to watch. Darkness on the stream. Nah, you know what? I'm going to go out this way. I was debating on if I wanted to make a hard left and go out the way, you know, that would make me continue through, or if I'd rather just go out the way that I came in. I'm just going to go out the way that I came in. Significantly easier. It just seems like the better decision to make. It's not a one-way, so no harm. Why are there barriers visible? We don't want that. Is that up here somewhere? I don't remember where that one is. Oh, I did have it active. Okay, there we go. Should be fixed now, and it's not. why. Maybe it's just a glitch. Do I have to click like apply or something? I didn't think you did. Yeah, no, weird. Okay, I don't know why that one's showing. I guess I could just do it this way. Oh. Let's see if I remember the command. Weird. Okay, even with the command, they still show up. So, weird. I don't know why it's doing that, but oh well. I guess it's just one set of blockers. It's not the end of the world. I was just worried that it was all of them, but looking to the left, I don't see any that way, so guess not. I guess just this one is like glitched or something. Alright, we are on our way to Glasgow, yet another new city that I have not explored yet. So far, I'm having a lot of fun. I have gotten to see a lot of new stuff that I'm sure everybody else has already, who plays the game, has already viewed at this point, but I haven't, because, again, haven't done a lot of driving. And we still got a lot more to do before I do discover everything in Montana, so that is sort of the goal for today, but I have a feeling it probably won't actually happen. We'll see. Could always happen in 2 separate streams, I suppose. I should probably hold the wheel. Forget about that. The drive shaft torque actually has an effect on the wheel. I agree, Scott. Montana is great, and there is a lot to see, and I unfortunately have not seen quite a bit of it yet. So now I'm doing my best to cover what I haven't covered yet. But yeah, Montana is a beautiful state, both in the game and in real life. Up to 70. Oh no, truck speed limit 65. Okay. That's still pretty fast. Usually on roads like this, at least here in Oregon, it's like 55. Doesn't look like we're going to get up to 65 though, because I think this truck in front of us is going a little slower than that. That's okay. Gives us more time to enjoy the scenery. Looks like the truck in front of me is only going about 55 at most. Thanks for those of you that are here hanging out. Do appreciate you guys being here. Means a lot, especially those of you that are saying stuff in the chat, hanging out. Scott, JB, appreciate you guys. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the beautiful Montana scenery as much as I am. Over big river here. Some people down there getting their boat ready, it looks like. Very cool. Anyone happen to know what river that is? I don't know Montana geography. I don't really know any geography. I don't know why it specifically said Montana. I could drive over any river in the game in Oregon and I probably wouldn't know what it is, so even though I drive over it every day in real life. Alright, way station ahead is closed. Nice. Love to see that. Is a trucker's dream come true when you see that closed sign on the way station. Alright, we are entering Culbertson. So this is a city that's not on the map, but it does exist. Somebody's got a little scrapyard, it looks like, going there. Some old trucks, an old burnt car, school bus. Lots of cool projects to work on. Just gonna do some outside exterior view action for a little bit as we drive through this small town of Culbertson. I'm gonna turn on, whoops. Gonna turn on my map so we can drive from the outside view. Interesting little intersection here. Way station says to make a right on US 2, but again, it is closed, so we don't have to do that. Got a chevron off to the right that is in the street. That doesn't seem right to me. All right, I guess we got another short to post, because that's yeah, something's off there. That is funny. You're in 1.46, obviously with the torque, steer, and new tanker. Yes, that is correct, Scott. We are on 1.46 in the open beta, and I am using the new ownable chemical tanker, the drop tank, and then I have my drive shaft torque animated to the max slider. I've talked about this a couple times on the stream already, but since you just got here, you wouldn't have seen it. They did change it. Originally, it was just a tick mark, so if you watched my 1.46 video, when I did that video, it was just a little check mark. You either turn it on or turn it off. They have adjusted it so that now it is a slider, and I have it set to the max, and I am enjoying it. Nice indeed. Yeah, I'm loving 1.46, and I think the changing it to a slider is great, because again, like having it at the max like I do right now isn't super realistic, if we're being honest. So for those who want a more realistic setting, can adjust it to their liking, and those who want it to just look cool like I do and make it look like the truck has just an absolute crazy amount of torque, we can do that too. So yeah, I think adjusting it to be the slider was definitely a good move on their part, and to do it before the official release was definitely a good idea. I believe we're entering Glasgow. Oh no, we are entering Wolf Point. I guess I should have seen the sign back there that said Wolf Point and known that that was what was happening. Gotta pay attention to those road signs, man. Sometimes I do not do the best job of that. Especially with speed limits, I'm really bad at paying attention to speed limit signs. But in the game, in real life, I'm a lot better about it. Gonna grab a quick drink while we're waiting at this red light. And look at that, it was just the perfect amount of time. Oh, excuse me. That was a very weird burp, and it snuck up on me. Normally I try to mute the mic beforehand, but this bus is brake checking me, dude. What a jerk. Some train off to the left. GARC, I don't know. Oh, I'm driving on the wrong side of the road. I have never heard of that before. It must be like a local rail company. There are plenty of those. Montana seems to be very into the use of rail transport. They've got like the Montana Rail Link. They've got both Union Pacific and BNSF lines that run through. Apparently they've got other local companies that I didn't know about. So they must really like their rail transport. Why are you on the brakes? Why are any of you on the brakes? Oh, I guess somebody's turning, maybe? Yeah, somebody was turning. Alright. This person's turning. Oh, that's a new truck. Oh, that's the one that in the stream yesterday, Daniel and Jeff were talking about is new to the game. It's the new Chevy. I mean, it's not actually a Chevy because, you know, SCS doesn't have the licensing for that, but it's the equivalent of like a Chevy 3500, I think is what they said. So that's cool. I hadn't seen it yet, and now I have. Oh, whoops. I don't know if I was muted there for a minute or not. I think I was. I think I was talking and I was muted. Either way. My voice is back now. That's the one bummer thing about live streams. Is, when you make a mistake, nothing you can do to fix it. Except cry. Yep, crying fixes everything. Oh, had a stutter there for a minute. That does not happen very often. Alright, we're arriving in Glasgow. This is where we're delivering to. So it wasn't too bad of a drive. Not too long, not too short. Got some great views along the way, too. Wow, that is a big factory off to the left there. Lots of silos and stuff. Let's see if we can zoom out on the map enough to see what side of the road I'm delivering to. It looks like I'm delivering to the left side. Oh, but I think I'll make a right first. I'm just going to stay in this lane for now, and we'll figure it out as we go. Sorry, I had to check my phone real quick. I don't think I'm going to make this light. There's a lot of traffic, and lots of them are trucks. Yep, not even close. Probably would have been another like 5 seconds before I got to the light, so we did not even get close to making it. I did not mean to turn on my e-brake. Parking brake, I mean. Oops. Of course, it's not any city without a Starbucks. That doesn't look like a very legit Starbucks to me. I don't know if I would trust this. Yeah, that's a very interesting looking Starbucks. Just saying. Oh, we're moving. Whoops. I was too distracted. This area is cool. So we got a train going by back there. I like the open feel that it has. There's no buildings like crowding each other really. You know, everything's fairly spread out. I like areas like that. Unfortunate. So I put on the blinker and hope that the truck behind this one lets me over. Don't think he is. Come on, man. Oh, the lane ends, so he has to let me over now. And he does. Perfect. Very, very nice. Hello. You haven't been here for a while. That's okay. You are here now. I also have not been streaming as much lately, so it happens. Either way, I am very thankful that you are here now, hanging out. Glad to have you back. Don't worry, Eric. I remembered it was you, but thank you. Thank you for the clarification, just in case. I certainly appreciate it. If I had forgotten, it would have been really awkward if you hadn't said anything, you know? So, I appreciate that. Just in case I had forgotten, you let me know. I do forget things a lot, and especially names. I am bad with names. Alright, this back seems like it's going to be fairly easy. Hopefully I didn't just jinx myself. I did? Oh, bummer. I always do. That's true. I am very good at that. Oh, and before, actually, while I'm thinking about it, let's see where I want to go next. If there's even, again, any loads available, because as we've already discovered so far on the stream, finding loads for the chemical tanker can be a little difficult, which is to be expected, so not too worried about it. Alright, I want to go to Lewistown, Missoula, Thompson Falls, or Kalispell. So we got to keep that in mind. Oops. That was the wrong button. Hang on. Which button is it? Nope, not that one. Dang it. I don't remember what button it is that I'm looking for. Okay, whatever. I give up. Can't find the button that I'm looking for. It's fine. So freaking tired. I've been playing 4 matches of hockey plus some skate work too. That sounds quite tiring. I can understand. I can understand why you're tired. That does not sound like fun. I mean, like, it does sound like fun, but doing that much of it doesn't sound like fun. Three more matches tomorrow? Jeez. They are working you to the core. Well, hopefully you're getting lots of rest when you're not at your matches and stuff, and eating well and drinking well and all that kind of stuff. Definitely make sure to take care of yourself.
So wholesome.
I'm so wholesome, thank you. Oh, nothing available in Glasgow. Nothing available in Havert either. That is unfortunate. If you want to go pro, then just go for it. That is true. If you do want to go pro, you really have to be dedicated, and it sounds like you are quite dedicated. So. Al says that if you go pro in hockey, we will be your biggest fans. That is true. Training on Tuesday and Wednesday and Friday. Training on Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. You have 3 matches again. Jeez. Dude, that is crazy. You... I was going to say, I guess take some really good breaks on Monday and Thursday. All right. Well, I kind of want to change trailers since we are having so much trouble finding loads for this one. Again, it was to be expected, and I don't really mind going empty, but I feel like it would be more enjoyable for you guys if I just did something else, you know, something where I can actually find loads for it and stuff. Yeah, well, let's see. What does Lewistown have? Lewistown has some DFAs. A waste management. You know what? Let's go ahead and break out a flatbed and see what kind of loads we can find to Lewistown. Maybe we can find something to the whatchamacallit, to the waste management. And you know what? We'll use a modded trailer. Why not? This is Half-Fast Gaming's right newer flatbed. We will go ahead and use that one. No, you know what? I think I am going to keep the chemical trailer on. We're just going to keep the chemical trailer on, and we're going to go down to Lewistown, see if anything's available there. I think let's just go ahead and set the GPS destination for there. And it's 9:25 p.m., so let's go ahead and adjust the time as well. Set it to 5 a.m. You do, but you have school and you're bad at on your report card. Oh no.
In fairness,
that is unfortunate, but I was gonna say I don't think Al and I ever had very good report cards, so you're not alone. Alright, let's go ahead and drive to Lewistown. I think actually maybe when we get to Lewistown, I'll go ahead and end this stream because I'm getting kind of hungry. And then from there, maybe I'll stream later in the day, and I don't know. We'll see if we stream more American Truck Simulator or maybe some Assetto Corsa or something. We will see. Or maybe I won't stream at all. Who knows? Only time will tell. Reset the suspension, and it looks like we are all clear both directions. I guess actually I'll ask you, Eric, or Scott, or JB, if any of you guys are still watching, if I were to stream again later today. Again, no promises that I will, but if I were, what would you guys like to see between more American Truck Simulator, Assetto Corsa Competizione, and Forza Horizon? Ooh, or actually Wreckfest. I would also be willing to play Wreckfest. Between all of those games, what would you guys like to see most? Let me know. Math E? E is a grade for you guys? We don't have E's here. Oh, exemplary? Oh, interesting. English C. Hey, C's aren't bad. And PE, you have an A. That's good. Truck Simulator. Okay, American Truck Simulator it is then. If I stream. But yeah, seems like American Truck Simulator seems to be one of the more popular games that I play. So, good call, Eric. Good call. Oh boy, we got people pulling out in front of us. I guess we're coming to a stop, basically. Oh, and now this guy's gonna make a very sharp right turn. Interesting. We had to come to basically a complete stop so that he could make that turn. That was weird. I don't know why he wouldn't have just gone into the rest stop with the way that would have made more sense, but whatever. Oh, it's 9. That's right. I forget that your time is so much different than ours here. So, well, I guess even if you're asleep when I do stream later in the day for me, you can at least go back and watch it later, hopefully. It's 9:14 p.m. for him. 'Cause he's in Sweden. Sweden, right, Eric? Pretty sure that's what you said. I will. Awesome. Thank you for the support, Eric. I really appreciate it. I know. I was going to say, now that I have your support, Eric, I have to stream later so that you have something to watch at tomorrow when you wake up or something. And yes, you are in Sweden. Perfect. I'm glad I remembered. See, I remember important things. We don't talk about that. Well, we don't talk about your mom. Alright, we are making our left to Lewistown. Let's see if there's any vehicles coming. There's not. We are clear. Swing to the right a little bit and then to the left. Oh, and I think I actually have driven this before on my other profile, but either way, cool to drive it on this one too. Oh, and I picked up way too much speed, and there's a cop right there. Let's mash those brakes. Oh, my stomach is getting very angry. It is growling at me. I think it is definitely going to be time to stop the stream once I get to Lewistown. Sorry, I had to step away. Honestly, you've been... Oh, Scott, that was you. Sorry. Yeah, I just looked over and very quickly saw the chat, and both of your guys' profile pictures are very similar in color. Because again, I just very quickly looked over. I didn't actually like see the name or again look at the profile picture very in depth. So I thought that was Eric saying that, and I was like, Eric, you literally just sent a chat like 2 minutes ago. But no worries, Scott. No worries at all. I'm just glad you're back. Al says she's worried about it though. She's sad that you were gone. Well, since you stepped away, Scott, I will update you. We are currently driving to Lewistown on empty. We don't have a load or anything. And then once we get to Lewistown, I'm going to call it for this stream. But I am going to stream later in the day, and I'm going to stream more American Truck Simulator to try and cover those last few Montanan cities that I haven't covered yet. Again, just so that I do have them all covered before the Texas DLC does come out. Nice joke, huh? Which joke? Did I miss something? That happens. I'll try to make those two. Awesome, Scott. Well, I look forward to chatting with you during those streams then as well. I'm very glad you could make it for this one. Again, I appreciate your support on all the videos and stuff, and I've noticed that you comment on pretty much every single American Truck Simulator video or live stream after the fact, so I'm glad that you were finally able to make it here for this one while live, and again, hopefully for the one later in the day, you can make it and watch that one live as well. But again, your support is super greatly appreciated. I know I don't have a ton of subscribers, nor do I get a lot of viewers on the streams, but it means more to me that the people that do view it, like you and Eric and JB and all the other great people that watch these streams, Daniel, Jeff, it means a lot to me that you guys really enjoy the content and chat with me while you're here. I do greatly appreciate it, and I want you guys to know how much I appreciate it. Ronaldo, what's up, dude? Thanks for joining the chat and joining the live stream. Glad to have you here. How much further do we have to Lewistown? We still got another hour and 26 minutes in game, it looks like. We're still a little ways away. Hopefully there's a gas station somewhere. I'm gonna have to get fuel here soon. Oh, wait, no. Never mind. I'm still at a half tank. We're good. Did you see it? Did I see what? I must have missed something. Tell me, Eric, what did I miss? Was there like a sign in the game? Or was it a joke in the game that I missed or something? I would believe that. Another big river. Very beautiful. Oh, thank you. I've been obsessed with the 9900i lately. Definitely my favorite SCS truck now. Yeah, I agree. It is definitely one of my favorites. And I hadn't driven it for a while. And then somebody mentioned it in the stream yesterday. And I was like, you know what? I should drive that truck again. I haven't driven it in a while. So here we are. Driving it for the whole stream today. And honestly, I'll probably will use it for the stream tonight as well. So... The joke that I'm putting in chat right now, you messing with me? Is this the joke? There not actually being a joke is the joke? If so, very well played. I genuinely thought I missed something. No? Then I don't understand. Comment up. Well, I can't look at the comments above. I'm not able to scroll in the chat. I feel like you're messing with me. I feel like this is the joke. Yeah, it is. I knew it. What do you mean I'm funny? I'm a joke to you? That's funny. Said like Joe Pesky. I don't know who Joe Pesky is though. Sorry. Sorry to be an uncultured swine. But I don't know who that is. Either that or I definitely know who it is and I just can't put a name to a face, but... I am most definitely an uncultured swine, so it's very possible that I don't actually know who it is. Sounds like I'll have to... He was on a lot of mob movies. Oh, well that definitely explains why I have no idea who he is. I'll have to do some research later, though. My stomach is so angry right now, it keeps growling at me. But I think we're almost there. We're almost to our destination. Yep, we're literally just about to make the turn. Right as I said it, it showed up. That line paraphrased from Goodfellas. Highly recommend. Okay, well thank you for the recommendation, Ronaldo. Even if I don't watch the whole thing, I could at least maybe look up that clip and see what you're talking about. You know who Des is. I know that you are Eric. If you were trying to say this instead of Des, or if that's the joke. Des nuts. These nuts. Yep, sure enough. Knew it. Sorry, Eric. We knew your joke. Sorry, Eric. We're very immature and no too many immature jokes. How much later are you gonna stream? Well, I think I'm gonna end this stream now. Well, unless if there's a load available here, I'll pick up the load and then end the stream. Oh, dang it! I haven't gotten into. It doesn't count as me being in Lewistown yet, so I guess we'll just go to the actual company here, see if it has anything available. And then if it does, I'll pick up the load and then end the stream there. And if not, then hopefully it will consider it that Lewistown has been discovered, and I can see if there's any loads available again, and if there is, then I will go and see it. But again, if there is no loads available here, then I will probably call the stream here, and then when I stream later, I don't know when, but I'm sure it's going to be like 3 a.m. your time or later, probably. I mean, it is going to be a lot later in the day, I think. 'Cause it's 12:30 almost right now, and I would think I probably won't stream again until like 6 or 7 our time. So another 7 hours, I would say. I'm up, I guess. No, please get sleep. Yep, nothing available here, and it does not consider Lewistown to have been discovered yet. So, all right, I think we're gonna go ahead and end the stream here. But thank you again, those of you that were here watching, and a special thank you to all those of you who are in the chat. I really appreciate you guys. Eric, Ronaldo, Scott, Daniel, JB, anybody else that I missed who was in the chat at any point. I do greatly appreciate it. Means a lot to me. And again, hopefully I will see you guys in the stream later. Aside from you, Eric, get some sleep. Don't stay up just for the stream, okay? Just watch it later. I appreciate it, though, that you are willing to stay up, but please don't. Get your sleep. It sounds like you got a lot of busyness going on, so yeah, definitely get your sleep. But yeah, thank you so much, guys, for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and again, hopefully I'll see you in the next stream. But until then, peace.